Hello guys, it's me, and today we're going to be talking about...
we're going to be talking about how we got hurt as kids.
So, do you have like a funny or like a painful story of how you got hurt as a kid?
Yeah, I think I do have a funny story.
Alright, go ahead, tell us the story.
So one time I was riding my bike, and then all of a sudden, my dad came from behind me. He was on a bike or scooter. He came from behind me, so I just jumped off my bike. I fell, and then I just fell on the side of the road, and then I ended up hurting my knee. I do not know why I jumped off my bike, but yeah.
Girl, my bad, but I would have went
So do you have any funny stories? Or at least any type of story?
So yeah, I have a story. It's like a painful story.
Okay, tell me your story.
So this one time I was with my grandma. We were washing our dog, and my grandma said to go get the soap. So I quickly went into the house, got the soap, but I was just looking outside, and then I was wearing these type of shoes. So I closed the door in my way in, and my whole entire finger split open. And it was bleeding, Mama. I fell down the floor. I was crying.
That was really funny. It was all sort of violent.
So, do you have any other stories?
Yeah, I do have a couple more stories, but I will tell them if you say your other stories.
Alright, babe. Let me tell you one.
Please do not let it be violent.
Wish is not completed. So this one time, I was cleaning my tablet because I wanted to use it again. Turns out that I accidentally poked myself because I was using a bow, not a bone. I was using a bow, and I just bend it so I could stick it in my tablet so I could get the musty, crusty, dusty, musty dirt out of it. And it turned out that I accidentally poked myself with it. It was a very sharp side, and my finger was bleeding. It was my pinky. I poked my pinky, and it turned out that I was bleeding a lot out, and I just start going oh shit.
You know there's kids watching these, or at least this has to be appropriate.
Yeah, but this is my YouTube channel, so...
Yeah, but I'm your older cousin. But where do you even learn cuss words anyway? You're still a kid, you know. You're not supposed to be saying cuss words.
Obviously, I learned it from your dad. He said cuss words last time.
But yeah, he only said cuss words because he's an adult. You know that, right? And you're only you're old.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go back to the video.
Alright, anyways, so one time when I was 4 years old, I decided to cut an apple by myself, because why not? And then I was in my grandpa's house, and grandma's house, and then they weren't really watching me, so I decided to cut the apple by myself, and then my finger was so close to the knife, I literally cut my finger. I started to cry, and then my grandma ended up calling my mom, and then we had to run my finger under the sink. I lost a lot of blood. I believe that's all, but now tell me one of your stories.
Wait. That's all of your stories?
I think I do have a story, but you can tell some of your stories until I figure out one. Alright, tell me a story.
You know what? I'm just going to speed this up because I want to hear something. Okay, first of all, one time I accidentally got almost ran over by a car. Almost. The car went right by me, okay? Second of all, then I accidentally cut my finger again in the classroom by playing Cut My Finger. It was cut my finger. So, well, I forgot the song. Well, and second of all, one time I was getting down on my bed and something fell on my head and I passed out on the floor for a minute and then I woke up again. And third of all, I was spinning a little bit too much on my chair and then I almost passed out because I was dizzy. And second of all, well, I got paper cut, and that was very painful.
I didn't really think of story, but I will try to think of one. This story is a sort of a funny story. So one time I was in school, sitting down, minding my own business, and all of a sudden I smelled something, and I realized it was one of my friend's farts. His fart was really, really violent. It was like a silent but deadly fart. Oh yeah, also I have another story. So one time I went fishing with my grandpa, and then I like tried to throw the hook into the lake, and then all of a sudden the hook got stuck in my finger. It went inside my finger. Whenever I took it out, there was blood everywhere. So I had to use 2 bottles, which was the only 2 bottles that we had left in the car. And then we had no water to drink, but my finger, at least it got healed a little bit. Do you have any other stories?
Yes, I do. So this is like a funny story. So one time I was like with my mom. She was brushing my hair like always, because I literally just took a shower. So then, I was sitting on this chair. Let me see if I'm gonna try to draw it. Okay, here. So it was like this type of chair, and I guess this part was too weak. So just guess. Yeah, it broke. I fell down on my butt, face first, and boom, I just couldn't resist because my butt was hurting. Thank you for watching.
Wait, did you forget about me? How dare you? Well, anyways, thank you for watching.